What's poppin', guys? It's the one and only Glacier, back in the YouTube world, trying to make some quality content for the community. I'm gonna start making videos for NBA Clash again because it's actually such a great game. Like, look at the beautiful Christmas UI here. That's actually what kind of prompted this, because I want to make sure I remember this. Such a beautiful addition to the game. Now, today I'm just going to be going through a little intro to NBA Clash and adding some info on the tournament. As you can see, this is the current deck I'm running. You got the boy Giddy in there. And as you can see, this is all the players of the game. I'm just going to scroll these a little so y'all can get some glimpses of the players. I'm sure if you're playing NBA Clash, you've already seen a lot of these guys. But for those who have not played NBA Clash or are looking to play it, here's a nice look at the community. There's LeBron James, who's still the only card I'm searching for after a few months. But hey, it keeps me interested in the game. It keeps the grind on, so you're trying to always unlock those cards. I'm going to take a peek at the legendaries here, just highlight them real quick. As you can see, you got Durant, Embiid, Morant, those kind of guys, in addition to the dudes already in my deck, such as Lillard and AD. Going to also take a quick look at the league leaderboards, the global leaderboard, just checking on how things are going. I was actually first in this league yesterday, but now I'm 5th. Like, respect to y'all for finding the time to just, grind and get ahead in the league so y'all can get that legendary. I'm just trying to stay in the top 10 so I have a chance of getting a legendary from my bag. Here's a global leaderboard, the one and only typical up there, not so closely followed by myself and a few of the other top players that are currently in the game. Current ones I can see are Dingus, JCB, Oryx, and 1.0. Shout out to y'all for being some great players. Just going to take a peek at the season pass real quick, I've already completed it because I play a pretty decent amount of this game, but as you can see, they've got a pretty nice season pass for the free season pass and also the one that you can purchase. Some nice rewards, to add to the game. And here are some of the different Clash modes you can play. First 21, 3-minute buzzer beater, and first to 11 scrimmage. 3-minute buzzer beater actually used to be the old timing format of the games, but they changed it to the first to 11 to shorten the games and allow a little more variety of gameplay. And here's some of the challenges. These change every 24 hours. It just gives you a little bit of extra resources. And these achievements are also just milestones you can work towards. You can see you've got the boss battle for Anthony Davis coming out, where you can get yourself a guaranteed Anthony Davis. I know some of y'all have been struggling with this. Don't worry, as long as you just pass the highest stamina player and set a pick for them and drive, that will work most of the time. And you also have to ensure you're just blocking everything. Also going to take a quick peek at the store. As you can see, you got some spotlights on different archetypes of players. Got the spotlight on AD because he just dropped. NBA Players of the Week. Some daily deals that you can get some little extra cards. You're trying to get that little boost upgrade. And my favorite part of the game is that they actually started adding a lot of emotes again for purchase. Through the season pass, you can earn them. So I really appreciate that because it adds character to the game, where you can only emote or say such things as good game in chat. Speaking of ornaments, I want to take a quick memory of the new Christmas theme ornaments. These are actually just skins of the normal basketball ones, to get in the festive theme. And I really like them because it adds character to the ornaments. Like, especially the crying one and the one where you're like on fire. I really like those because those especially have a lot of character. Now, that was just a quick rundown of the game. Of course, this video would be so long if I actually went into all the details and the nuances of playing the game and how fun it is and the different unique things you can discover. For now, we're going to get on to talking about something else, which is going to be the inaugural Glacier Invitational. That's what we're going to be calling this first tournament because it's going to be the first one in NBA Clash history. And I hope you all have a blast, and I hope it's competitive, and I hope we all just enjoy playing together as a community. So I'm just going to have a few games going in the background as I explain this. Please don't judge my gameplay because these were not my best games. They really weren't. I made some careless mistakes. So as many of y'all already know, we actually do have 17 players, which is not that much of an issue. We're just going to have an extra playing round. I'm going to randomly generate all of our names into the tournament bracket, and 2 of y'all will be doing a best of 5 play-in to determine who gets that 16th spot, and then it will continue as a normal single elimination. Each round will be a best of 5 till we get to 8, 4, and then 2, and then we'll have a winner. The rules are going to be pretty simple in my opinion. It's just going to be normal gameplay. It will be first to 11 in the scrimmage mode sometimes, just so you can actually queue up with the people you're trying to queue up with, because there's way less traffic in there. But there's not going to be any card bans or ability bans, because they've adjusted abilities, and like in the real NBA, you have to learn how to deal with Curry. You can't just take him out of the game. So we're all going to have to learn just how to deal with the OP players like AD, Lillard, Curry, and those are just a few examples, and you're just going to have to do your strategy and just go along with it, you know? Going to have a lot of details in the Discord, which I'll show y'all a little peek of that at the end. But I'm still going to explain some of these things just so y'all can kind of understand what I'm meaning. One rule that I'm going to have is just, out of basic decency, is that if you just randomly queue with the person that you're supposed to be playing that round, don't count that as the actual match. Just make sure y'all are both intending to do it, because maybe they're not ready, or they're not in the mood, or they're only trying to play one game. So just so we're fair to everybody and everybody's actually having fun, let's make sure that y'all actually plan to play the best of 5, and then y'all do play the best of 5. Another thing is that all of the games should be played at once. So you should just finish that round in that one time period. So y'all just do your best of 5, and then make sure y'all are taking screenshots of the results and the stats, because I might be creating a little stat leaderboard just to add a little extra fun to it, to see who's getting the most blocks, who has the highest 3-point percentage, that kind of thing. It is going to be necessary to join the Discord if you're participating in the tournament, which is not really relative to this tournament, because I'm pretty sure all the participants are already in the tournament. But just for the future, get into the Discord, because it's a nice place where you can actually interact with the community that has a lot of great people, and also ensure that you're well informed of all the things that are happening regarding the tournament. So by the time this video drops, the rewards for the top 3 placers will already be confirmed, and I've already got some concrete info regarding that. So I'm just going to let y'all in on the scoop. For first place, you will receive a Luka Doncic card, which is a legendary card in the game, because I conducted a voting process, so this is kind of what y'all guys wanted. Second place will be receiving a Bam Adebayo card. I hope that's how you say your name. No disrespect, he's such a great player. I love his card. And you will also receive 50 gems in addition to that. And then the third place player will receive a Trae Young card in addition to 500 coins. And this is just so the top 3 placers get something. Don't worry, this will probably not be the last tournament that's ever held in NBA Clash. This is just a first nice one to get eased into the kind of process of doing this. This is also my first time running it, so if y'all have any feedback or suggestions, I'm very open to taking them in and just trying to see how I can improve any tournaments in the future. That's all I really have for today's video, so I'm just gonna, look at this gameplay and see if I can tell y'all anything about what I'm thinking. So I'm pretty sure I just messed up in this part of the game. Okay, so I always get open shot is what you do. I always like to start off with a get open shot for a 3 shooter, and then if they jump, as many people preemptively jump, you just drive. And that gives you an easy score. As you can see, I was a little late with that reaction. See, I start off with another one, but if you have a special ability activated, in most cases, just take that shot, because even though it's going to be contested, your ratings are boosted, and it still has a pretty good chance of going in. And I actually remember this match. This dude was shredding me in the paint. I could not stop him for the life of me. I actually just missed a layup, which is kind of unfortunate. And I ended it with Siakam, I think. I actually just added him into my lineup. He's such a great player because he takes the opponent's special ability out of the game. So if you're towards the end of the game, because he's one of my closers, and your opponent's got AD, you just take care of that ability. As you can see, it's always good to be a good sport and say good game to no matter who you played. Unless they were being kind of toxic, then I just leave, because it's not cool to be toxic in this game. Otherwise, just say good game to all the players. We're a community, we're all just trying to enjoy this game. It's unfortunate that I was matched up against some lower level trophies, but it's a smaller community at the moment, so I think they just want you to match up with real players, and that they were trying to make sure that you're actually getting that experience. So you might have a bigger trophy discrepancy for the moment. Trophy. But, in my opinion, you can still beat anybody. Anybody in this game can beat anybody. I've lost to people before 20k trophies below me. I've beat people 30k trophies above me before. It's all just part of the game. So I would instead just try to work towards always putting yourself in the best position, instead of using the trophy count as something to fall back on, because we're all great players in this game. Yeah, so I just want to emphasize that aspect of the game. And as you can see, I think here's about to be a really good play by Giddy. Yeah, see, you see Giddy on that fast break, he blows by the defense and then just gets a dunk. He has a pretty good dunk percentage. He doesn't really miss dunks for me, and he's really good blocking the paint. So you can see I'm getting a few blocks in this game because my opponent's not really passing it around. It's okay to pass out of a shot if that shot's not open. You shouldn't try to force the threes, because that just ends up lowering your player's stamina and boosting the other team. So that's not good. It puts you in a bad position. And then here I'm just trying to close out that game, just trying to get the open shots. As you can see, Doncic just absolutely drills that final three-pointer. He's actually been really clutch for me lately. I've seen him sinking a few red threes. I just moved him back into my lineup after a while of taking him out for Trae Young. So it's nice. And yeah, so we're just going to look at the Discord server real quick. You know, I've got channels set up for the tourney, such as the announcements, where I can give you all specific announcements to the tourney. And I've also just got a few channels of specific things like scores or the current bracket standings. And I also got a queue up channel just so y'all have a place to count down if y'all are having trouble matching up. Or y'all could also send links in there if links are working, but I don't know how successful y'all will be with that. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say in this video. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope y'all got all the information you needed regarding the tournament. And I hope y'all felt like I encapsulated NBA Clash in a good light, because it's actually such a great game. So until next time, this is Glacier signing off. Peace!